Hi, I'm Britt, and I'm going to demonstrate some of the features and how I draw the particular presidential and vice presidential candidates. Okay, we have Biden here, and it's one of his main features. He's got this kind of rather long, pointy nose on the end here, so I'm going to do this. Kind of these little darker, I wouldn't say beady eyes, but you might say kind of beady eyes. He's has kind of a megawatt smile, so we'll give him some big teeth here. He has these nice long jowls. Got some good wrinkles going here now on his chin these days. His ear, and he's got this rather long forehead, and then coming out of the top of the head are these hair plugs that haven't quite taken or deteriorated over the years. And then he's kind of has this long, wispy white hair, kind of comes up in the back. Throw a little bit of color on Joe's coat here. A bit of a.
Is that blue for Blue State?
Blue for Blue State, exactly. Exactly. We got Joe. Give him a little bit of color here. Feel like that guy on PBS that could teach you how to paint here. And a little bit of purple background here behind Joe to kind of pop his nice white hair out. And in this particular case, maybe Joe would be saying drill baby drill, and what he means by that is drilling more hair plugs into the top of his head. So there's my Biden, signed, sealed, and delivered. Okay, we're going to do Barack Obama now, and cartoonists are just now starting to try to capture him. And Barack just has this kind of mega, kind of a Hollywood smile, so you gotta kind of capture Barack's smile. He has this nice kind of long chin here, and really for him right now, I'm just doing two kind of simple dots for his eyes, and he does have these kind of nice thick eyebrows. If you look at him, pretty expressive, and he's got some ears that kind of come out away from his head, and from what I'm hearing, he's become a little bit sensitive to the way he's being caricatured by some of the cartoonists. So, and then his hair, just you don't have to get every little detail on these guys to kind of capture them. It's pretty simple process. It's you kind of keep it pretty basic, and don't try to overdo it with too much detail. And pretty soon, I think we'll kind of capture him here. And then we can throw a little green suit on Barack here. Maybe a purple tie to make it colorful. And there's Barack Obama. Okay, let's work on McCain here. And McCain has kind of this wide nose leading up to his eyes. Kind of these little flared nostrils, if you'll notice. on him. Only a cartoonist, I guess, would notice somebody's nostrils, but we're always looking for any little detail we can capture. And then McCain, same with like Brock, I do these kind of just black dots for his eyes, and he kind of has these real fuzzy little eyebrows, if you'll notice too, that are just kind of sticking up away from his face. And the caricature that most cartoonists are dealing with McCain is he's got an odd shaped face. He's got one side that's a little bit bigger than the other. One side is a little bit scarred up from his years of having some skin cancer problems. And then McCain also has kind of this smile that always emanates from kind of the bottom of his mouth, and many times it's not a smile. He's known to have kind of a sharp temper, so I've been drawing him with a little bit of this teeth kind of coming up from the bottom of his mouth. And then with McCain, he's got a little bit of the white hair kind of comes down his forehead here and then back around. Kind of ran out a little bit of room there on John, but this is a guy who's been through the wars, has a lot of interesting character to his face, and he's also a guy I don't think I'd want to mess with. Even at 70-some years old, John would be a pretty formidable foe, I think. Give him a nice red tie. The red states today. And John would be saying, my friends, something along those lines, or maybe he's mad when he found out how much money they spent on Sarah Palin's wardrobes. I don't know. But there you go. There's John. All right, next we're going to do the VP candidate for the GOP, Sarah Palin. You betcha. Here we go. The main feature with her is these, great kind of designer glasses she wears. I guess it helps her to see Russia better from her house. And again, I'll put a couple little dots in there for her nose. And she's got this kind of great Hollywood smile too. A little bit like
is that a compliment?
A little bit. Is that a compliment? I'm sorry. I apologize for that last compliment, if anybody took it as such. And then she has this, pointed little chin. Very nice thin neck. Unlike McCain and Biden, she doesn't have any wrinkles. She's got these pearls. Maybe the GOP bought her, part of her new wardrobe. And she started off with these great bangs that came down over her face. And this other little hair was kind of poofed up in the back. And I'm not going to have room here. Maybe I can do it on the side. I've been putting a little tear on her for her beauty queen days. And many times I have her shooting a automatic rifle off too, but I'll spare the readers that visual. Put her in a nice red suit. Give her some nice, pretty red or pink lips here. Kind of getting smeared here with this chalk. Obviously, I don't draw with chalk. I don't know. Gonna bring her hair down here a little bit. Give her a little color on her cheeks there. And we'll put the beautiful mountains of her home state in the background. The great state of Alaska. And we could maybe throw in the, I think the bridge to nowhere was supposed to go somewhere on top of this mountain right here. But there we go. There's Sarah Palin. You betcha. Doggone it. Darn right.